see. This. And this. Make sure that's working. Yep. Looks good. Oh, right. Still don't have a solution for multi-stream chat. Haven't looked around really. I feel like I have to make something, but that would be kind of irritating too. All right. It's kind of irritating. Actually, do one other thing. All right. Cancel. Cool. So, this stuff, Kirin, I've had this for a long time, but I very rarely will get it, and I picked it up recently. So here we are. Kirin, which is a Japanese company, they originally, I don't know, well, maybe not originally, but they were known for alcohol, and I'm sure they still produce a lot of alcohol, but they make tea as well. So, Kirin Afternoon Straight Tea is this one. The times that I've gone to Japan, or at least the study abroad, I would get this pretty frequently. It's sweet, sweet drinks aren't as popular in Japan. I mean, I'm that way as well. I don't really prefer sweet drinks, but this one does have 15 grams of sugar in the bottle, which is that's kind of weird. The import label says the serving size is 12 fluid ounces, but this bottle is probably 16, something like that. Anyways, so maybe it's even more sugar than I thought. Kind of weird. But I'll be trying this out. Just go over some of the details first. So here is the Japanese page for that drink. Yeah, let's see. I can translate it. That might be useful. So, it says caffeine. Place of origin, manufactured in Japan. Fructose, glucose, liquid sugar. This might be different than the one that I have. This one says high fructose corn syrup. Black tea, artificial flavor, vitamin C. So it's very possible that we get a lesser version, even though it still looks like it's imported because it's got Japanese on the side. Yeah, Who knows? Maybe it's just a translation difference. But this doesn't... Oh, here we go. Nutrition facts. That's not super useful. Oh, that's a legend. So it doesn't even mention sugar content. Maybe it's a difference in what they need to report for this guy's happy to be drinking it. %, something. Good compatibility with straight tea. Features a glorious scent, the queen of Ceylon tea. Ceylon. Sri Lanka. Something, something. This translation is interesting. Microbrew method. Let's go into product information. Probably takes me to the same, yeah, it took me to the same page. So it doesn't mention sugar content here, as far as I can tell. Allergen info. Yeah. So that's caffeine. 16 calories. That really doesn't make sense. Yep. Microbrew method. So we got a milk version. Lemon version. I think I saw this one. It's authentic lemon tea. See how they microbrew. I don't know about that. We deliver authentic straight tea with glorious aroma of black tea leaves and pleasant astringency. That's the word that I was thinking of. That's right. Astringency. Using Kirin's original manufacturing method, microbrew method. It's method of extracting finely crushed tea leaves and regular sized tea leaves at the same time. Afternoon black tea, straight tea. It is, I think it is literally how it's written too. Yeah. Extracted by microbrew method is a delicious taste suitable for adults. Okay. Bringing out original glorious aroma of tea leaves and a solid tea leaf feeling. Conventional manufacturing method. I don't think either of those are manufacturing level. Microbrew method. So it takes the cheaper stuff and the better stuff together instead of just the better stuff. That's kind of how I'm understanding that. Interesting. Please refrain from forwarding and sharing information about alcohol to people under the age of 20. Yeah, it's probably required for them to say that. Yeah, obviously Kirin is very alcohol focused. Let me see if I can look at their alcohol stuff. Oh, do I want to type this in really? Yeah, I guess. It's probably known. So they've got Spring Valley. They're the ones that make this. I need translations. Hikoi. I don't know if I'm allowed to look at this stuff on here. So happy. It's like a limit 7% alcohol something. Okay, oh, it's a picture. That's why that's why I didn't translate. Yeah, maybe don't make your entire website pictures. Maybe use actual translatable stuff. Greens free. Oh, non-alcoholic. Interesting. Oh. All right. I think I'm good on that. It is available in the United States pretty, I mean, not easily, but more than some others. Although Kirin in general, it's harder to find than Itoen. So this was at Mitsuwa. It's a chain of Japanese it's kind of like a supermarket, but it has more than just a supermarket. It's got food places. In my case, there's a large bookstore and a few other little shops. Could pull up their website again. Whoops. Chicago. Chicago. Their website's kind of slow. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Wow, it's really... Okay. I thought I clicked on it twice. Yeah, it's in Arlington Heights. So, all the different shops. We've got BB Crepe and Boba J Sweets. Lady M Mama House, which is Korean food. I don't know if I've ever eaten there. Mitsuwa Nagomi, which I guess is just deli. It's pre-made, pre-packaged. Actually, it got a eel onigiri when I went there. Mugumaru. Pastry House Hippo, which is where this is from. Relief. Royce. So, yeah, a fair amount of stuff. Where's the bookstore? Oh, they have a card shop thing too now. Yeah, One Piece official shop. Bandai Gachapon. I didn't even look at that. I forgot about that. Books. Kino. Yeah, so this one takes up a lot of space, this one. But it's pretty early when my friend and I had gone there, so didn't look at too much. Yeah. So I'm going to try this out. Kirin afternoon tea, straight tea. So I assume that's afternoon tea at the top in kanji. And then we've got straight tea. Yeah. There's the import label. All the ingredients and stuff. That's pretty much it. Besides the Japanese trying to hold my arm steady, but it's not cooperating. All right. Let's pop it open. Does have a floral kind of scent to it. There it is. Give you a close up. Whoops. Look at how the alcohol term legs or whatever. Does it have that? Not really. All right. It's not straight. Let's see. It smells pleasant. Try it out. It just says black tea. But when we looked at the Japanese one, mentioned Ceylon tea, Dimbra tea leaves, whatever that is. So that might be some type of variation. Let's see. Let's see. Ceylon. Ceylon. No, it's a brand of tea produced in Sri Lanka. So just describing black tea from that place. Yeah, so it's that variation of black tea. I would say that it is pleasant. It's sweet. Obviously, there's high fructose corn syrup in it, which is not ideal. I wish they would use regular sugar or something else, but it tastes nice. It's black tea with sugar, and it has some more. It feels like more of a floral tea somehow than regular black tea. But it's pleasant. So if you're not into drinking tea at all and you're used to sweet drinks and things like that, this might be a nice one for you. There is a little bit of bitterness, but I feel like it just helps the tea taste better to me. Anyways, overall, it's pretty nice, pleasant tea. If you like tea at all, check it out. But this might be something better, like I said, for someone that's not a big fan of unsweetened tea. Yeah, good middle ground type of option. I just wish they didn't use high fructose corn syrup. So it's whatever, but yeah, very nice. That was the Kirin afternoon tea, straight tea. All right. So the other thing I've got is from Pastry House Hippo. This is a melon bread, Melonpan. It doesn't taste like melon, but it's kind of called that, I would assume, because of the top cookie style coating that it has on it. This one's a little goofy looking, so it's not quite as aesthetic as sometimes it can be. This specific one from the Pastry House Hippo, this is the one with golden raisins inside. They also have a chocolate one, but I already ate that, so we're here with this. You can go over what this is. Melonpan. So you see the photos here. That's kind of some different variations. I've never seen colored ones, but that's kind of what they generally look like, these pictures here. Yeah. Let's go into Wikipedia. Yeah, that's a pretty good. I wish they fixed the color temperature on this, but that's basically what it looks like. So it says melon bun, melon bread, sweet bun covered in a layer of crispy cookie dough. Okay, cookie dough. Yeah, I guess that is a good descriptor for it. Texture resembles that of a melon. Really? I never thought of it that way. It is not traditionally melon flavored. Melonpan and pineapple bun from Hong Kong are very similar. Okay. I do not know this. Oh yeah, it's got like a cookie thing on the top. That looks interesting. Taro bun. Pineapple barbecue bun. Huh? Dinner roll. There was one point when I thought it would be really cool to have a bakery. It was kind of my Clan Ed era. Because in the show Clan Ed anime, they had a bakery. Origin of pineapple bun is unclear. Okay, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, that looks interesting. I don't know of any like Hong Kong bakeries in my area. Huh. Looks good though. Jumbo. Apple pie. Oh, I did take some other pastry photos. I guess I could show those too. See which browser should I use. This one maybe. All right. So this is, I showed these yesterday, but I didn't get through all of them. So this is Pastry House Hippo. It's weird that they have this set up where this is after the checkout counter, and I always forget. But I mean, I don't know if I would have wanted to spend $4.70 on that. It looks good though, and this one looks good as well. Strawberry cheesecake is kind of my, not necessarily this version, but strawberry cheesecake is kind of my tier one dessert. That's the stuff that I picked up. So you can see here's the one right now. And then I already had all of this other stuff. But that's the chocolate version that they have. But out of this group, my favorite on the day was this thing. It was really good, but it was warm. So it was super early when we got there. I mean, not super, but very early. And that was still warm, which was nice. And it's spinach bacon bread thing. Very good. But this is my favorite dessert type thing with the Doraemon. It's always difficult to say that. So it's the food court. It's just random cute stuff that I saw. So there's the afternoon tea, straight tea. They've got the lemon version. I didn't see the milk one, but maybe it was there. That one looked interesting. I should have bought it, but I didn't. I'll have to look around and see if it's in my area. So I already did a little stream on this. I didn't buy too much, so I'm pretty much done at this point with stuff to show from there. Strawberry things. I've had these banana ones. It was okay. Yeah. I drank that the day of. It's just eat the one, Brandon. Crepes. $9. It's random stuff in the freezer. A freezer. Just eat the one on sale. I didn't buy any of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I probably have a few other photos, but I didn't put them anywhere. All right. So that is melon bread. Let's see if they say anything else here. Oh, those are cute. Little turtle versions. With cream. I've never seen that. Wow. Chocolate chip version. Whatever that is. So yeah, obviously you can come up with a bunch of different versions to. So an actual melon bread. Huh. This looks good though, man. That looks good. It has become popular for manufacturers to actually add melon flavoring to Melonpan. I've never had melon flavored Melonpan. The chocolate chip one's probably really good too. Parts of Kansai, Chugoku, Shikoku regions. Variation with a radiating line pattern is called sunrise. And many residents of these regions call even the cross-hatched Melonpan sunrise. Maybe it's this one? No, it says regular. Maybe they're talking about this. I'm not sure. Conchas. Just the Mexican. I've seen these in stores. Actually I had from a little bakery a year or two ago. I had one of those, two of those. I guess it's similar, kind of. Doesn't taste the same though. It's not a lot less sweet, I think, from what I remember. Hmm. Could look at that stuff too in the future. Soboro Panjamram. That's Korean version. Sweet bun with streusel-like upper crust. I've only got one picture. And there's a just go down the rabbit hole of sweetbreads. Potato flour. Hmm. Oh, this one looks interesting. That one looks good. Those ones look good. Pineapple bun. Skole broad, skull broad. Hey, what is it? Is that pineapple? Okay, I mean the Spanish version of Nordic. English. School bread. Skolbrod. Well, it's Norwegian. I am part Norwegian. But my percentage is lower than my sister's. So it must be on, the genetically, it must be more X chromosome. Is that how it works? I'm not sure. Arctic Norway. It would be cool to see Norway at some point. So it is coconut. Norwegian sweet roll made of yeasted dough filled with custard, decorated with icing and dipped in a grated coconut. Usually put in school lunches. Man, that's quite the dessert for a school lunch. I mean, I don't know if we had desserts in school lunches. I can't even remember. All I remember is the square pizzas. And then I remember at one point they eventually started just shipping in Pizza Hut or something like that. Yeah, that's funny. I can't even remember the other food options. All I remembered was the pizza. Maybe if I really thought about it, I'd, I'd remember, but or like looked at photos of school lunches, then that would probably bring back some memories. But it's been so long for me that it's kind of not there anymore. Or in the recesses of your brain. Who knows? Anyways, that is cool. That was more. Nut loaf. Sticky bun. Yeah. Those are pretty common, I'd say. So it says here history of Melonpan. One theory is that in World War One, Baron Okura Kihaichiro. Japanese businessman, investor, and philanthropist. Philanthropist. I do not know how to speak English. Philanthropist. Zaibatsu. Yeah, that's Mitsubishi. 3 stones. Taisei Corporation. Okura Gumi, which later became Taisei Corporation. They like things in 3s. Let's see what he did here. There's not much. I like doing research. The more you know. So it said 130 World War I with that person brought. Oh, it was a Armenian baker. That person, also known as Ivan. Okay, they have 2 different names. It worked at the Imperial Hotel in Tokyo, invented the bread following Russian, French, and Vietnamese baking techniques. However, if he was the inventor, he did not refer to the bread as Melonpan. So why doesn't he have a Wikipedia entry? Well, I came up with that when I searched his name. So this one, speculator, the Armenian mirror speculator. Made a shape of a cantaloupe. Meaning adapted by Japanese Marines, widely popular. I mean, this isn't necessarily. Yeah. So that's one theory, apparently. Here's another one. Alternatively, the bread, specifically its shape and the method of production invented by the baker known as Kikujiro Mitsugawa in 1930, could have been melonpan. Goods from the time described covering the bread dough with cake dough and adding flavors like coffee or banana, albeit no mention of the bread's name. All right. There's a source, potentially? Oh, it's an actual book. Okay, so there's books about it, apparently. Another theory states that the round bread with biscuit dough on a type called Sunrise, sold by Kinseido Obama branch in Kobe, 1930s, was the first melonpan in Japan. Another one. Another theory, I would assume they're doing the theories in order of what they think the editor, whoever made this, thinks is more likely. But who knows? Another theory points to Mexican pastries. Yeah, they look similar. And Germany has another one. I mean, nah. I'd say the Mexican one's closer. That feels like a stretch. That one's maybe a little bit closer. crumble cake. Oh, streusel. Just because it's so well known. Were introduced in Japan and the United States following the World War II. Yeah. I'd say this is probably one of the potentials. I thought that myself, just seeing them so similar looking. I would assume these are a very old thing. We'll see. History. The exact origin is unknown. Dates back to the colonial period. Yeah. So introduced by French bakers who settled in Mexico. Dipped a piece of bread into some hot chocolate. Okay. The first recipe was in 1820. Yeah, they're so similar looking. That's basically same looking. All right. See if there's anything else to read here. Yeah, from Portuguese. Pau, meaning bread. It's called that because the grid pattern, yeah, it looks like some melons. Yep. Very cool. I'll leave that up, but there it is. Try this out. I don't have a knife or anything, so I'm just going to eat it. But, yeah. So you've got the cookie coating kind of thing on the top. It's pretty hard. I don't know if my noise gate's blocking the sound of it. That's what it is. And then the bottom. This is not an amazing example of this because it looks kind of goofy, but hey, you know. It's obviously sweet. It's airy. The cookie topping is a nice texture difference from the bread part. There is a filling in the middle, but to get to it. Yeah. This doesn't look very great, but yeah, there's golden raisins in this version. Just add a little bit of extra something something. Anyways, that is melon bread, Melonpan. I like it. It's good. I'm going to sign out of the YouTube side. So hopefully, if you ever see it, yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream on that. Probably try to do this a little bit more in the future. It's fun doing little food tryouts and things like that. And I used to do like highly edited videos on there. I could pull up an example. Whoops. But it takes so much time. It's difficult. So it's hard for me to justify spending that time to film, edit, and then I just don't get much viewership from it. So kind of is what it is. But maybe in the future I'll have a way to edit those more easily. So yeah, it's kind of stuff here. Or I could just show the actual YouTube page instead of the back end. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. So a bunch of food reviews at one point, drink reviews mostly. I kind of preferred doing the drink reviews. That was more fun to me. But I did do some snacks and candies and things like that. And then I did more like tea stuff. Those were pretty fun to do. But it takes more effort, like even more effort, because I have to uh, brew, get hot water and then I was wasting tea because I wanted to show like what was in the bag, so I would cut one open and then show like close-ups of the tea grains and stuff like that. I did pick up another pack of this one. So Takaokaya, when I was at Mitsuo in the Chicago area, Arlington Heights, I bought another box of this.
Takaokaya Japanese green tea, Matsuda-en Tea Farm, Shizuoka, Japan. Shizuoka Sencha tea bags are made of tea leaves from Shizuoka where Mount Fuji stands. Because they are deeply steamed, the leaves bring mild but rich flavor without any bitterness. Take a look at the nutrition facts, 16 per container. And then, of course, there really isn't much else in there besides green tea. We have the directions, one tea bag in a cup.
Let me show where I wouldn't mind doing more of these videos because I just like tea a lot. But here's a good example of what I was trying to do with these ones. Just get close up and you could see the details. And then I actually brew the tea and try it. Yeah, this one was like extra effort. And that got 121 views. So didn't work out, but it was fun. And then before that on this channel, I was doing like in my car fast food videos. And then before that, I was doing Japanese language kids candy and snack videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will sign out of there, so see ya. Once I figure out where my window is for that. There it is. All right.